What's going on, YouTube? Back in the garage today, working on.
I'm working on my Honda Civic with the 8 Series.
Working in the garage today. Figured out some shit with this mount. It's actually probably not welded in backwards or too far back. I don't have the exact measurement off my old hatch, but I was looking at some pictures, and this opening right here is about flush with that strut tower. So this one, if anything, maybe is a ½ inch to an inch too far forward. But I was looking at some old pictures and shit and figured out that these mounts are for an EK, which I did know that, but I didn't know that the transmission mount would be different than one for an EG H-swap. So this is what an H22 EG tranny mount looks like. It's a lot different and smaller. It actually positions the mount over there next to the shifter selector. Also, this was a lot smaller on the driver's side because for the EK usually you want to get rid of that factory OBD2 nonsense that they got. So this is the right one for the driver post, a lot thicker and beefier. And we also got a new rear mount, which is right here. A lot different looking than what's in there. So I'm gonna switch these three mounts out, try and see if everything's lined up the right way, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we're out here working on the H today. Had to cut this ear off on the transmission side of the mount. Seen in a vlog, or not a vlog, a forum, that this was done. They cut 1.5 inches off from the corner of the ear. Where'd it go? Right there. 1.5 inches, so that this selector has room to move because it's super tight in there. And then pretty much right this hole and that hole, we gotta step it up to a ½ inch diameter and get these mounts enough room to work. So we'll see how that works and show you guys how it looks. Alright, so pretty much we use the step bit, got those holes opened up to about ½ inch diameter, and we'll definitely have to get a lock nut on the back of that if this works. If this doesn't work, then we'll just have to cut this mount out and order an innovative H-swap mount, which kind of bolts into this hole here, and then we'll have to drill a hole here. And there's some other holes on the bottom that they can go right through, and then they send some nuts, some through and throughs. So we'll see if this works. We're gonna put this mount back on here and get her bolted up and see if we can get that to line up. It's looking pretty close, so we'll see. Hopefully we make something happen here. Alright, so we trimmed the ear and she went in right through the bolt that was there. Looks pretty level in the car. Everything looks good. All the mounts are working. Right now we're fixing on trimming this T-bracket out a little bit because the IBC manifold comes really close to this mount. So we're trimming this out a little bit, and we already started trimming that on the IBC manifold because that's where it hits the T-bracket pretty much. So getting that done, and that's pretty much it. But she's bolted in, so we'll take a little quick vid once the IBC manifold is on. Alright guys, so she's in obviously. As you can see, we got a couple parts in. We went ahead and threw the IBC on just temporarily. Header showed up, threw those on. Everything's looking pretty good in here. Went ahead and had to grind down some of the mount back here and a little bit of the manifold to get some clearance because it's pretty tight under in there, but you could kind of see how we got some clearance. Focus on that. So she's finally in. That this solution that I found on a forum worked. So now she's finally bolted in. A couple other parts that we ordered were got a new distributor, just a reman one off of eBay. Starter reman off of eBay. Got the fuel rail in, just went with a basic eBay K-series fuel rail. It's like 45 bucks. Got a reman H22 alternator, and I want to say that's it. Oh yeah, we got some radiator hoses for when the radiator shows up. Exhaust gasket, and we got a new gas tank. If you guys remember in the earlier videos, the gas tank in the blue hatch right now is got about an inch of rust at the bottom of it. So
No bueno.
no bueno for that. So we got all these parts in, and as you guys can see, the hatch is back, but that's for another video. So just doing a quick update that the H is finally in with these new EG style mounts. Just had to, like I said, cut 1.5 inches off of this, and then step up these other factory bolts that are there to 1/2 inch, and she'll bolt right up. So just a quick clip with everything on there. Just coming along. Hopefully be started up in a few weeks here.